not.
When's the last time you off?
I don't know.
What? You don't know when was the last time you
off? Yo, that was harder.
Last week. When was the last time? Last week when?
I don't know.
Why you was? Why you doing?
Holy shit!
Gee, you with this?
She like this.
Gee, why were you off?
That was horny.
Aren't you married? Don't you have a...
No.
He's single.
So you're single?
Yes.
So you're single.
She opened out. She like that. She like the fact that she likes she's staring at
Wait, you were single and you off, and you didn't think to call me?
Oh!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Night Black and White. I am your host, Queenzflip. I am here with my co-host,
Gmoney.
Yes, we are here. And, today I told everybody to take off, production crew, because, we do a lot of shows up here. So I said, take you off. We got it. Our guests, shout out to our guests.
I mean, it's Valentine's Day, so I got everybody.
Our guest is single.
Oh.
She's here early on Valentine's Day. You don't got a man, girl? I don't care how you look. I almost called her.
Oh.
I didn't. She looks nice.
Sir.
I almost said, you don't have a man? But I ain't gonna talk to her like that, because she's nice.
She's nice, yes.
Nice. And we have another guest, but I'm gonna save that for after. What's up, G?
What's up, man? Feeling good?
A lot of things are going on, man. Monique's son. Let me just talk to you. Monique's son.
I seen some of the posts.
Monique's son has come out and say that his mother was a bad mother. And while I understand that, and you guys tell me to celebrate, I was gonna tell him to celebrate because I'm just a hater like that. But I must commend him. He was in there looking. He was reading from the computer.
You seen that, right?
Yeah, he was reading. He had to get his thoughts together. And I must commend him because I like the way he delivered that message.
Right.
To his mother, it was respectful, but also calling her hypocrisy. And then Monique fumbled the ball by letting her man speak. Dad, man, stop. Monique, fix it with your son. We have a lot of kids that are homeless out here. It is 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? And no disrespect. What's his name? What's her husband's name? He must got a big. He must got a big.
No, but I still haven't watched the whole interview yet, but she made it seem like, her story is that they were best friends.
Yo, he must got a big.
They were best friends, man.
He made her.
They are best friends.
Then spoke for her about her son. Wait, what? He spoke for her about her son.
On the interview, Shannon Sharp?
No, the blog. He spoke for her like, oh yeah, No, we need to mind your business.
Well, he's a
I
husband,
don't give a
manager, assistant, everything. So no, he can't speak for her to make sure she's not saying the wrong things on the media platforms.
I knew like that though. I knew like that will f a girl and have her walk barefoot on Garborough, on glass. They walk to my crib. I knew that will have walk from Popeyes to Rochdale barefoot past the precinct.
On 13?
Huh? Yeah.
So you think that he got her like that?
Yo, listen. Monique, your story was magnificent. And I must give you the credit. I appreciate your story, man. I was reeled in, but a lot of times, like you said, you got to let things play out. And when it played out, it didn't play out so good into your favor. Number one is that you should address your son, especially. And then I understand sometimes, we get busy and we're not good parents at the time because our careers have taken a hold of us. I understand that. But you should have addressed your son and you shouldn't have let that speak. Then you talk about he can't be your father because you knew him as uncle. Yo, Monique, stop. Wait, what? You knew him as uncle. He can't be your father.
That sounds crazy.
I can't believe she said that.
Sound crazy.
Yeah, maybe. Monique, get it together.
But do you feel like with her son? Do you feel like her son should stay off social media, or do you agree with him going on?
I agree with him going on. His mother did it. His mother did it. He should do the same thing. He wanted to set the record straight. A lot going on, man. Mike Epps. Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp.
Mike Epps, my guy.
Mike Epps threatened Shannon Sharp. If you come to Indianapolis and put your hands on me, I will shoot you. I'm from the hood. Shannon Sharp, all the muscles, and I f with Shannon Sharp, man. He's doing it good and he's doing it big.
Definitely doing it.
But the muscle Shannon Sharp, man, that don't mean nothing, man. When it comes to them hollows. But we don't wish that. All jokes aside, I just wanted to crack a joke. We don't wish that. I ain't gonna lie. But like Shannon Sharp want to fight me too. What you see how Diesel is? And them dark skin fight with extra strength. It be Tylenol PM. Give me all the strong Advil, the one, not the one on the counter, the one behind the counter. Give me. The shit that you gotta wait online for. Sleeping gas. Shannon Sharp will up. You think I wanna
ain't no fighting him. There's no fighting him. There's no fighting. I'm not fighting him. No chance.
What if he choked me out?
I'm picking this table up on him. I'm just
how? He gonna stop you? I hate when niggas do what you did. I'm picking. You ain't gonna have no time. He gonna slap it out of your head.
I'm gonna try something. I'm picking the camera up, something, the laptop. Wow.
What if he was on some? What's that name from Pulp Fiction? On that Vin Rhames?
Vin Rhames.
Vin Rhames. He's still alive, right?
Baby boy, right? The baby boy.
Yeah. What if he like? What if not Shannon Sharp? What if it was like that? He want to take your.
Take what? I'm fighting, man.
What if he want to take your cheeks?
I'm fighting much as I can. You want to say no? Go ahead, take it. Because he's strong. No, I'm still fighting.
What if he want to take your cheeks?
I'm biting him. I'm fine.
You gonna bite his?
No. Hey.
He said, "Yo, you could get away if you suck while you get away safe."
Oh, nah. I'm fighting, bro. I'm fighting.
Fighting him.
We fighting. Let's go. Let's shoot it. I take my chances.
I respect that.
I take my chances.
I respect that.
I'm gonna find a way.
So
blaze something.
If he knock you out and take your cheeks, would you ever talk about it?
Well, I'll be knocked out. I won't know.
Well, you'll wake up. You'll wake up and feel it.
Like, oh shit.
Hey yo, it's a joke.
I'm just saying what I would do if I wake up like, damn.
I think that shout out to Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp. I think it's important for black entrepreneurs, black leaders in the community, especially Shannon Sharp in the media game.
He's doing his thing.
Mike Epps being one of the enjoyable pause or one of the most talented figures.
One of my favorite.
In the comedian game, coming together and showing how grown men do. I mean, we can crack jokes all day. You know, but I wouldn't want to wish that. I wouldn't wish that.
Nah,
I wouldn't wish that.
I just bought tickets to Mike Epps show. He's coming out here.
You going with a girl?
I just bought 2 tickets.
You and your son?
No.
So you tricking?
You call that tricking? If you got it, it's not. Right? That's what they say.
I don't hear no sound effects.
We don't have to plug to the, it's going through the sound. That's on. That's not tricking though. I bought 2 tickets. I want to go to the show. And I might bring a friend with me.
What's her name?
I haven't decided yet.
They in the comments like Flip. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Hold on.
I haven't decided yet, but I'm definitely going though.
The title of this is Late Night Black and White Dominatrix Edition. I'm about to get out of it.
Oh boy.
I'm kind of upset she didn't. So now I'm upset. She messed up my mood. She did not bring. She did all that for all of them. She did not bring her. What is it called? Prop? What is he called? She didn't bring her slave. A slave. I'm about to fry. Now I'm gonna fry her up even more. And then we got Kenny P here. Yeah. I'm gonna fry her up, and I like her too. She looks. I don't like her. I don't like her because I don't
Which
like.
one is it, man?
I don't like nice people, and that's a trick. You out here doing what you're doing. I think she first of all, she was on time. I think that was amazing. Very professional. She waited patiently. I mean, I saw it in her eyes when I shook her hand. She's like, you kept me wait for 45 minutes. I got here 8 something. Cool. Wait. You around the greats, wait, bud. I thought that was fly. Her patience meant something to me. She came on the day that we told everybody to go home. But she said she has a slave. She didn't bring her slave. And I needed to see that.
I was looking forward to that.
She broke my heart. Can't believe it.
I was looking forward to that.
It's like,
I've never seen that in person before.
Yeah.
I was looking forward.
That's fly. We don't want to see your content. We want to see it live in person. So we can see it live. You didn't bring no dominatrix outfit. You ain't bring nothing. You just came here looking good. No, I am tight. I think I can talk about it because I can't believe it. Give me a second. Let me, like Joe said, you got to sprinkle a little silence in the building. Let's get to it.
Woosah.
We have a special guest.
Yes, sir.
Give me a second. Let me see how we looking on the joint. The people know that Flip is tight. They like Flip AO. Nah, they like Flip AO. I'm upset. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Do you have another name?
No.
It's just Stephanie.
It's just Stephanie.
Mistress?
You don't like that either, right? You don't like
she
that either?
I dropped the mistress for you and I said, you just want Stephanie.
So you went to I'm about to get her. All jokes aside, we have a special guest.
Let's bring her in.
I have to be a professional.
Yes, sir.
Round of applause for, she's from Harlem.
Oh, word?
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
From Harlem. Round of applause for Mistress Stephanie. Round of applause.
Yeah.
Let me get up and shake it.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Mistress Stephanie?
Okay, yeah, you put your cup here, and whenever you're ready, sit it there. Yes. Oh wow!
Welcome, Steph.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for being patient. Appreciate it.
I'm always on time, by the way. I know you suck.
Slide over and get on the mic.
Always on time.
Is that right?
Yes.
Are you comfortable? Would you like us to extend the mic for you?
Hold on.
Let us know.
Okay. I'm good.
Bend the mic up. Yeah, you should know.
Yeah,
How are you, Stephanie?
I'm good.
If you want to sit back, you can. You can put the mic like this, however you want.
I'm good.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
You seem nervous.
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
But who said you were fine?
I feel fine.
I think she's fine. Oh, sorry.
You think she looks fine?
Must be on your side, right?
You think you look good?
I do.
Who do you think you are?
I mean, I know who I am.
I'm sorry, I gotta go back to the old way. I'm so mad. Oh, she look good, but I'm mad. Who do you think you are to come here and not come with your slave?
My slave. So here's the thing. I have a slave who does appearances with me.
Yes.
He's not in town. And then I have a bunch of other slaves who are not comfortable with being on camera.
So you got a slave that's choosing to be free?
Yeah, so he is out of town.
The main one is out of town.
My appearance slave. He does appearances with me, and then he just like runs my errands and he just does what needs to be done for me. He's not here.
How many slaves do you have?
Can't
count. Stop.
I have a few, but they come in waves. Like I have slaves that I see like once a month, and I have slaves that I see every once a year when they come in.
Well, I mean,
so
like right now at this moment, approximately how many do you have that's like active right now?
Right now, active? Maybe like 5.
Whether you see them once a month or not, but you still have that roster of slaves that you can call on anybody. You know, how many is that? Like, what does that look like? That number
that I see on a regular?
That you can call today, next month, like the roster. You just know it's
maybe like 5.
Okay.
I have like
a slave
5.
does not get to choose. First of all, don't call him a slave.
I like to call them subs.
Don't call them slaves. Yeah, a slave does not choose. A slave don't choose. You can't be half master. It's either you master, or mister. You can't be half. Slaves can't choose. Your slaves got rights.
Depends.
You should not. Do you think that you should use the word slave though? Because I know it's a kink.
They enjoy being called my slave. They enjoy feeling like I'm running, like I'm telling them what to. They enjoy the whole slave thing. Now, do all of them like that? No. Some of them like to be called subs because they don't like the idea of being under me, like lower than me. So those are like the subs where they more so have a kink. Does that make sense?
Now, do these are all men, right?
Hey, yo, I'm
They're
about to-
all men.
I'm about to fry.
All men. Brother Frog? Do these men have other slave masters?
Some,
Okay.
right? Like some I might see a few times and then they'll go on to the next mistress because they like to get a taste of like other women in the industry. And then there's some who's been 100% loyal to me since I've started.
Hmm.
So.
And you're okay with them mingling?
It's part of the game.
Okay.
It's part of the game.
He got that look in his eyes. So, you
So
know.
I'm gonna be honest. Excuse me. First of all, welcome. So, why do you think it's okay to emasculate men?
Now, I don't think it's okay to emasculate men that I'm dealing with, that I'm dating, or I'm in a relationship with. However, I do emasculate men for a living because it's my job. It's my business. It's actual business.
So it's your job to make to emasculate men. That's your job.
That's my job.
You're fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
You have any brothers?
I do.
Nephews?
I'm very close with my brothers, actually.
How many brothers do you have?
2.
You have a father?
I do.
And you will be fine if anyone emasculated them, yes?
No.
Oh, we gotta.
We got him.
So why?
But you got to remember, these men are, I was just having this conversation. These men are coming to me for these services. I'm not going outside preying on men. They come to me for my services.
When you say coming to you, you mean that they come like where they book you? So
They book me through my website. They go through a whole process.
Give me the website. I'm gonna go on the website right now, please.
DominateMeSteph.com.
Spell it out. I can't spell.
Dominate, DOMINATE. Dominate.
DOMINATE.
Me. Steph.com.
Okay. DominateMeSteph.com.
So
I need something to drink. That's
So
why.
they booked you to be your slave.
Right. So they book me to be my slave, or they book me to fulfill a kink.
It could be anything.
It depends, because there's things that I don't offer.
Okay. So what are some things you offer them, Mistress Stephanie?
I offer.
Oh, so you're sitting on. Okay, so let me ask you a question. So you're sitting on white men.
That's like 98% of my clients.
So you believe in reparations.
I do.
So all right, hold up. So we cool now.
Uh-huh.
So it's only white men you doing.
98% of my clients are white.
Wow.
And this month has been a really good month because it's Black History Month.
Okay, so what do you do? How did you get into this though?
It fell into my lap. It really did. I used to teach first grade. I used to teach for the Board of Education.
Look at that.
And then I needed to make some real money. And manifesting is real. I say this all the time. I had tweeted it on Twitter one day. Like, if I can step on men's balls for the rest of my life, I'll be so content. That was literally the tweet. And then a week later, it fell into my lap. And then I worked at a public dungeon for 3 months, which a lot of corporate buildings that's on Manhattan have dungeons in them. So I worked at a dungeon for 3 months. I got into a fight. I got fired. And then I went independent and turned it into a business.
Why did you have a fight?
Because I was doing really well.
You got beat up?
Never.
So you're Puerto Rican and Dominican.
I am.
So you believe in, I just want to be clear, you believe in emasculating white men because you want reparations for what they did to our ancestors. What?
Wow.
You come on, relax. That sounds crazy.
So you feel like what they did to our ancestors was okay?
No, I don't think it's okay. Yes, to everything you said. However, I don't like to say that, because my clients love me and I love my clients. So
You love them what? What do you mean you love them? Do you think that you're sending a wrong message telling clients that you love them? What do you mean you love your clients? Stop. We got to stop, Stephanie. Love them how? No. Let's talk about
if they pay me, I love my clients too when they pay me.
That's what I'm saying.
I love my clients
are
that pay me
very,
too.
very good to me.
What do you mean?
They're
Why do
very good to me.
so why are you? I got it. Why are you a dominatrix using the word love loosely? How can a man?
I do love them. I love them as a whole. It's like when you're a teacher, you love your students, you love your class, you love them as a whole. You see them all the time, you're teaching them, you're creating these relationships with them. It's the same thing with my clients. A lot of these clients, to be honest, it feels like I'm their therapist. Like a lot of that we do in the dungeon, they're not gonna do with their wives. They're not gonna tell their wives about me.
You them in that.
I do them in that.
Wow. Yeah, I'm looking at her interest here, and I want to ask her about a few of these so she kind of explain it. Because I may not be as sexually educated as the next person. So
okay.
You know, some of the interests I see here is one says anal training. I mean, I know what anal is, but anal training.
Training it.
Right.
So, yeah.
Ball busting.
That's when I kick you and stomp your balls out. It's a thing. A lot of men love that.
That doesn't sound too safe.
Okay.
Body worship.
They massage my legs. They massage my back.
Okay.
I
was thinking about something totally like
this. They just worship me. They get on their knees and it's like they pray to me.
And that's something that turns them on, I guess.
Turns them on, yeah.
CBT.
Ball torture. So I also torture your
What man? What the ball torture? Like that feels good for some people.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna skip through a few of these.
This is. I'm surprised.
What's FTT?
Full toilet training.
Full toilet training.
What does that mean?
That's like my number one inquiry.
What does that mean?
Break that down.
That's when I shit on them. They eat my shit. And I piss on them.
I mean,
what's your last name? Do you tell your last name or it's private?
Yeah, it's private.
So Hernandez. So you disrespect the Hernandez bloodline.
Oh wow.
In what way?
Cause how do your ancestors may feel? How does your
How does my
feel?
ancestors feel about me on men for a living?
Yes.
They feel amazing. I get paid great.
We don't care. So,
and it's.
Do you have any children?
I don't have kids.
How old are you? Do you tell that? Or no, that's private as well.
I'm 31.
31. Extremely beautiful.
Thank you.
Extremely beautiful. You're
still young too.
You're easy on the eyes and you have a great personality. But you're out here and pissing on men. I think cool.
Well, regardless.
They did it to our ancestors on the white men. I understand reparations. You don't want to say that. That's why I wanted your slave here or whatever, because I wanted to talk. He would probably want to talk.
He wouldn't talk.
He wouldn't. I heard you have control, but I would have berated him. How dare you, slave, sit here and let this beautiful woman kick you in your balls on you and stuff like that. But that's a kink, and I don't want to kink shame. That's not what I'm here to do. But what I'm here to ask you is that a man, right? How would a man? So do you feel like a man has to be confident and have confidence in order to want to deal with a woman like you?
Yes, 100%.
We gotta.
But I feel I was just having this conversation.
We don't care who you had the conversation.
But I'm going to repeat myself. I feel like there's so many layers to this industry, and one of the things that I feel like people don't understand is that there are things we don't do. Like, I feel like BDSM is very taboo. Like, people don't really talk about it. They have an idea of what they think it is, and then they run with that. But as a dominatrix, we don't do anything sexual with them. There's I don't get naked. I don't get naked, and I don't do anything sexual. I'm not beating your meat. I'm not you. You're not eating my. It's none of that. It's me fulfilling your kink. And so a lot of times, like I mentioned, like if you have a CBT kink, which is a ball torture, your wife is not going to be punching you in the balls. Like, if anything, she's taking care of your balls. And you'll come to me and I will fulfill that. Now, that's one aspect. The other aspect is the actual mind that I'm doing to them.
I'm talking about you and having a man.
Right, but this is what I'm trying to explain. It's like people don't understand that I'm not on these guys. So when I date, usually I date black men, they not with that. They automatically go into like, you got to be doing something. Like, no way, guys paying this much.
So you're trying to say black men are insecure that you date?
I feel like they're insecure because they don't really know what's going on.
So you took this slave master as becoming a real slave master. So you think that we're slaves and we're insecure?
No, what? What happened? No, I just think that Black men don't really understand what dominatrix is about, what BDSM is about. So that's why they're insecure about what I do for a living.
Here's the problem.
So it's hard for me to date.
The problem is it's very hard to take it serious because you were a first grade teacher that taught children, right? And by teaching children, you were there. Then you were seeking more money. Then you got into a field which is profitable and you're making money. And I think it's amazing. And once again, let me give you another comment, and I think it's rude. You are beautiful. The problem is this. You use the word of a man being secure, but how can a man be secure if you could produce or display that sort of torture on men? You walk around with a white man as a slave. You call him your slave. Then on top of that, you have children. This is online. If you do have children, what would they say? Oh, my mom was a dominatrix.
I did a lot of things though, leading up to where I'm at now. And I'm also educated. And if this doesn't work out, I have other things lined up.
And that's the problem with us as people. What does your education have to do with the decision that you made in order to make money? Your education.
But who's to say this is forever?
How much you make?
I do good. I do well.
How much you make a year?
I do well.
You don't want to say that neither.
I don't never like talking out numbers, but I do make 6 figures.
You make 6 figures?
Yeah.
Do you have your own home?
No. Well, I live with my mom.
I love this girl.
I do live with my mom.
I love you.
But it's because I want to live with my mom.
Wait, hold up.
Why you laughing? For?
She's a legend. Wait, what?
She's still.
You're beating the system, man. Round of applause. It's at his finest. You're living with your mom?
And I just started real estate.
She caking. Caking up.
I didn't. The reason why I laugh is not to insult you. The reason why I laugh is because you're
I don't feel insulted.
Please
I feel it's a blessing that I get to live with my mom.
No, and no, not. I'm talking about. Of course, you're not gonna feel insulted living with your mom because you're beating the system, right? When I don't want you to feel insulted when I did the laugh because I feel like certain people out here, especially women, right? You get to do what you want to do. You get to beat the system, but yet also say that because a man is not willing to put up with your bullshit, that he's not secure, right? You did
come with bullshit.
You're a dominatrix that live with her mother that's beating the system, making 6 figures.
And what's wrong with that?
You live in Harlem.
Yeah. What's the problem?
You have no sense of responsibilities anymore.
I do have responsibilities.
Talk about it. Phone bill.
What responsibilities I don't have? I pay my mom's rent. I paid all the bills.
There you go. Okay. And
you think phone bill's the only bill I have?
I'm just saying.
I wish.
You fire. Shout out to your mom too, and you take care of mom.
I take care of my mother and my dad, and my dad don't live with me.
How do your parents feel about what you do? Honestly, don't lie. Neither. Don't lie. Don't come here and lie and do the fly. We want to know Stephanie. Stephanie probably not even your real name. All right, you probably made that name up.
We got it.
That's so fun. Stephanie's not your real name. What's your real name start with? Just tell me the letter.
Stephanie is my real name.
Tell me what your real name starts with.
My real name is Stephanie.
Cap.
No, seriously, my real name is Stephanie. Why?
Cap.
Okay.
Stop the cap.
We don't want to.
Okay, listen. My middle name. Okay, fine. My middle name is Stephanie.
Got
it. My name is Stephanie. Stephanie is really on my birth certificate and it's on my ID and etc.
Got it.
So,
okay, cool.
How does so my mom, obviously she knows. I wouldn't be able to do this off a teacher's check. So my mom knows. It was hard at first. Obviously, she didn't approve. And my parents are very old school, by the way. My mom's Puerto Rican, my dad is Dominican. They're from the island, super old school. My mom wasn't with that. It was very hard to bring her to understand.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the beginning. And now my dad thinks I still teach.
Oh.
So
not until this episode come out.
but I just finished real estate, so I finally told my dad that I'm leaving the Board of Education, so that
is he Puerto Rican?
My dad is Dominican, so I don't have to keep
Well,
So-
he gonna see the episode here, and he's gonna know now.
My dad's not on social media.
So
They gonna tell him one of your friends or cousins or brothers are gonna be like,
This is
yo.
not the first time I'm on like a platform.
Oh,
where I
okay.
talk
So
about
you
this.
keep it okay.
yeah, she's on a couple of platforms. That's how I saw her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you decided to give the other platforms a picture of your slave.
Stop. Shut up. There's nothing I can do about it.
You didn't bring nothing. Nothing.
What did you want to see?
You said dominatrix don't have sex.
No, absolutely not.
Or you don't have sex. 'Cause I know dominatrix that had sex before. Is it rare?
I don't know. I don't want to get canceled.
Got it.
That topic is so sticky on social media. The idea of being a dominatrix is you're superior. If you're superior, you're not you're slaves.
But we know.
But there are women who do whatever they do. Sex work is so broad and
Have you ever had sex with one of your slaves before?
never. No.
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Up until today, this moment right here, I always just thought dominatrix. I just automatically thought sex. I just thought that it was included.
No.
Honestly.
No.
Wow.
Your father's disappointed in you.
My dad is not disappointed in me.
Yes, because you're lying to your father. And here's the problem with you. I think there's no problem with you. But
My dad is not disappointed in me because he doesn't know. And by the time
You
he
lied
does
to your
find
father.
out, I will be selling homes,
You are-
and that's what he will know me of doing.
So you saying that you come up here on these platforms smiling, nice smile, saying how proud you are, but you're not proud. You're lying to daddy.
I can't.
You're lying to your
Wait,
dad.
why are you guys doing this right now about my dad? Like,
Okay, let me take it back. Let me take it back.
oh my God.
Don't get serious.
Like,
Okay, eyes is tearing. Okay, I'll take it.
I don't do that to me right
Don't- I'm
now.
sorry.
Listen, obviously I'm not proud.
Don't tear
My
up.
dad is old school and he would never understand, even though I'm not having sex.
Steph,
But the
your eyes getting
idea-
watery. Okay, wait.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna cry.
Steph,
I'm
wait,
not gonna cry.
wait. Okay, 'cause
But
that's
I'm
not
just
my
saying-
job. Wait, hold on.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Obviously, my dad doesn't know, and I wouldn't want him to know because my dad is very old school.
I'm your dad. Tell me,
I would never do that.
how would you tell him?
I wouldn't
Ever?
ever.
Even after you were done? If you
Even
stopped?
after I'm done.
What would he do if he found out? You think?
I think I don't. It's not what he would do. It's just the disappointment.
You feel like he would just disown you? You feel like he wouldn't
No,
talk
he
to you?
wouldn't disown me.
Would you be very
Your
upset?
brother,
He would be really upset. He would be upset because he wouldn't understand.
your brothers know?
Yeah, my brothers. Everybody knows. Everybody knows except for my dad.
He's gonna. He's gonna look at your mom, your brother, like you knew too. You knew. He's gonna go crazy.
He wouldn't know.
He's gonna find out.
He's not gonna find out.
Well, for your sake, I hope not, because I feel like
He's not gonna find out.
I would feel very crazy if, like, I'm close to Baz, Flip, and like they all know something, and no one told me, and then it's like years went by, and it's a real deep secret, and like, yo, G, I found out, and it's like you knew all these for 10 years, you knew this was going on, and then now it's just. Psh.
So dominatrix is not that tough, or you might be a fake dominatrix because we know the soft spot, and the soft spot is you're a daddy's girl. The soft spot is dad. Look at you. Your whole all that tough shit went out the window.
I'm
Look
a
at me.
human.
Look at me.
I'm a woman. I'm a human.
Yeah, that tough shit went out the window when it came to daddy because you know that your dad would not be proud of that. You
Of
know
course
that
not.
you know that you're a woman that had a career and an education, and you're educated, and you chose to go.
I'm still educated. That can't be taken away.
Of course, but you chose exactly, and you chose to be salacious. You chose to do a salacious job to emasculate men to get reparations in other ways because you want to make a buck. So what is it about in
I feel
society?
like if my dad would
What-
understand,
what-
I'll be fine.
what
he
is-
wouldn't,
yeah,
'cause
but he
he's so
wouldn't,
old school.
Because daddy is important.
Daddy is important.
Men, acknowledge us.
No, of course. I have nothing. Like I.
Her
am
eyes are
not-
watering. We got her.
my eyes are
Like,
not.
Her eyes are watering. We got her.
My eyes are not watery.
We asked you what's off limits. Oh, you didn't know we was gonna go this way, did you? You should have brought your slave. We would have got at him. We would have got at him. You chose it. You made it. I wasn't. I swear, I wasn't even thinking about it. And I kind of feel bad though. I kind of feel bad.
Why do you
because
feel bad?
I feel bad because I see how important your dad. I can see your whole emotions change, And I went, because I don't really watch people.
Yeah.
But I watch you. Shout out to Mandy. I went on Mandy's stuff and looked at that.
Yeah.
I went on, there was another podcast where you were sitting, I was looking at today, I don't know these guys, but you were sitting in, it was like 3 guys. And you were sitting here, and one guy was sitting there, and 2 was on the couch. I said,
Oh, yes.
yeah, so I watched. And
yes, Hard and Soft podcast.
yes. So nobody has ever, but leave it up to Queenzflip.
Yeah, I should have known. I should have said, yeah, my dad knows. And then we could have kept it going, right? I'm so bad at lying. I didn't want to lie and then get caught in a lie.
How important is family to you?
Very important.
Were you raised and taught that family is very important?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
I was raised in a very family-oriented kind of vibe, like traditions and spending family. And so family is everything. I feel good that I can take care of my family. That makes me feel very successful. So that makes me feel.
When Dad spoke when he was a kid, was he one of those dads that when he spoke you would cry? Was he like, he don't have to,
No, that was my mom. My mom was like, beat you're on punishment. My dad wasn't like that. My dad is.
I think if Dad found out you did this, he'll cry.
I think so too. Yeah. No, my dad is the person that you go to and you talk to about anything. He's like the father that defends you even when you're wrong.
I want to let the people know on live. I did see your comments, and I'm going to talk to the team, and we do plan on getting another camera. I'm going to talk to G, hopefully G, because G used to spend money before, real quick. So hopefully I can talk to G. He gets a lot of money. We get one more camera so we can have the zoom in for you guys, because you guys want to see the guests. So we'll get one more camera on live. So, you know, we have all the cameras here, but we need one more camera. Her eyes is watery.
My eyes are not watery. My eyes are
cry, baby.
My eyes. Listen, I've had this conversation on other platforms, right? But no one has ever like dug into the dad.
Nobody cares about other platforms. Only Mandy I rock with. Nobody cares about other platforms. Here's the problem.
People just like let it go. You're like,
no,
Dad.
We dig here.
I'm not letting it go, and we don't edit anything out. We don't edit out. Don't think you're gonna leave us. No.
It's all good. It's all good. This is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just being 100%. This is what it is.
I want to move on from Dad.
Okay, good.
To
that
respect
makes me
you.
happy.
What would you tell your son if you had one? Would you still be a dominatrix if you had a child?
Okay. So 6 months ago, I was like, I don't know when I'm going to give up doming. It's so good to me. I enjoy it. I love it. I love doming. But now I'm switching gears. And I'm finding new interests. So I feel like by the time I have family, if I have kids and those in my cards, I wouldn't be doing this anymore. I'll be doing something else. But if my kids ask me, yeah, I'll tell them.
What about dating? I know you mentioned it earlier a little bit, but how hard is it for you to date right now? With you doming?
How hard is dating?
Like, do you tell, like, let's say tonight you meet a guy, you at a club or a lounge or wherever you know.
Yeah.
You
I used to tell people I bartend, but I suck at lying.
So if you meet a guy tonight, let's say you're hanging out, wherever you're hanging out at, a guy approaches you, you guys get a little talk, a little drink.
I just tell them on
You tell
the
them
gate.
off first date, you let them know.
Because I really don't have time. Like, it's either you get it or you don't get it. And if you don't get it, this is the opportunity to ask questions so you can get it. And if it's not for you, that's fine. And that's not it right now. You know what I mean? And whatever.
Do you believe in one night stands?
Do I believe in one night stands? I've had one night stands. I haven't had a one night stand in a very long time. I'm 31. But yeah, I've had one night stands in my 20s. Yeah.
That was a couple years ago.
So you...
Early 20s.
So let me ask you a question. When's the last time you had a boyfriend?
A very long time ago.
When's the last time you had sex with a man, if you don't mind?
Last year.
Last year when?
Oh, because last year was
2 months ago.
Yeah.
When was the last time I had sex?
Open the door, please, downstairs. Thank you.
I barely get anything. I swear.
Wait.
When was the last time I had sex?
Why is that though?
She looks nervous. Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm actually trying to think of who's the last time I had sex.
Who's
it has
the
to be
last time?
an old hole, but I can't think of which old hole. Anyway, what was the question?
Did guys like you when you were younger?
Yeah.
Or they looked at you as the homie?
No.
You have a lot of pain in you, do you? Did you have a lot of pain?
No.
Do you have any emotional pain that you went through? Honestly.
Everybody been heartbroken before, but I don't carry that.
I like that.
What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Hey.
Are you a Leo?
Yeah, so is he.
A July Leo?
7:30.
Are you a July Leo? That makes sense. I'm an August Leo.
How does that make sense? Tell us. Break us down. Teach us.
July Leos are a little different.
Teach us how. Because me and him, I think we're like night and day.
Yeah, and you guys are both July and you think you're night and day.
I feel like it.
G, take your cape off.
Yeah.
Yeah, G.
I don't know. I just feel like they different. I don't know.
Tell me how.
I don't know. You got to come back. I got to think about that one.
Which sign are you most compatible with, you think? If you go by that. I'm not sure if you go with the sign.
I just date.
Just date.
I just date both vibes and.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had sex with a man. You don't know who it was that you had sex with last year.
Is that bad? That's horrible.
I mean.
Wait, no, seriously.
You're not into having sex, you saying?
Oh, wait, I gotta think. I swear.
Give us some time.
Okay, I know. I remember. It clicked. Boom. It clicked. Yes, it clicked.
Boom.
I remember. The last time we had sex, I think was maybe during Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Like November-ish.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever had an orgasm?
Yeah.
Have you ever squirted?
Men can't make me squirt. I can make myself squirt.
Okay. But you had an orgasm before.
Absolutely.
When's the last time you had an orgasm? I mean, by a man.
By a man. Oh. The last time I got
it's funny joke inside we don't know about. That's funny.
These cannot
Wow.
The last man I had sex with did not make me come.
I'm about to fry. I got it.
Got it.
You said these men can't these days.
I think social media has a hold on people's brain
How
cells.
about, do you think that you could not be doing the man's penis any justice?
Honestly, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
I think he's trying to say maybe we're not there, we don't know, but he's trying to say maybe you're not pleasing the man to the full potential. Like why can't it be you?
Because it's never me.
Never you? Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. So
Oh.
The things that men are trying to recreate is what they see online.
Like what?
The hardcore, the insane ramming in you.
Well, I mean,
That is not it.
okay. So I mean,
At least not for me.
honestly, if I met you tonight and we were talking and I'm trying to get to that point and I hear that you're a dominatrix, I might try to go that angle too.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. That has nothing to do with me.
You don't think that us men will assume that you like those
Why would you
wild and
assume
crazy
that?
things? Because
What does
you,
me in the face have to do with how you please me?
because
Like, what does one have to do with the other?
we're gonna assume that you're into that kind of stuff.
And that's the problem. By the way, I'm very vanilla. I think we should talk about that part. Like, people think because I dom that I'm into that. And I'm not. That's work.
I think people would assume that.
Stephanie,
And that's the problem. Work is work.
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth is crazy.
what does your first name start with? Just tell me the letter.
R.
Raquel.
I'll take it.
Rachel.
Rosa.
Close. Y'all there.
Uh,
Flip was more on the close side.
You should be ashamed that you say that men can. Right? You out here beating men up. You stepping on your feces on them. You're peeing on them. And you're getting turned on.
I do not get turned on at work at all.
Let me finish. Because I listened. You pee on men. You call them slaves. You step on their balls. I just went to your website while looking like that, right? But the problem is you forgot to focus on you, your insides. You forgot what it's like to please a man because
I know how to please a man.
Lady, let me finish. You see, you think pleasing a man is doing what you do to those people that like the kinks.
No, that's not how that.
Lady, I'm almost done. Real don't like that.
I know that.
All right, so that's why. So you're saying that can't these days. No, maybe you forgot how to. Maybe you so caught up in your mind. It is just not putting a it's mental as well. You see,
I know
you
that's
looking at
right.
it. Yeah. When's the last time you made love? Do you even know how to make love?
Don't you gotta be in
again?
love to make love?
When's the last time you had soft sex? Are you a pillow princess? Do you just lay there?
Pillow princess is crazy.
Do you just lay there?
No. The ideas that you have in your mind has nothing to do with me because none of it is true.
I'm asking you.
It's not. No.
I'm not accusing you. I'm asking.
No. The answer is no.
But I am accusing you because you accuse us men of not knowing to have sex. But I'm telling you that you forgot to focus.
I gave you the backstory of why.
My hands are up.
The problem is.
Don't shoot.
The problem is. You know what? I take that back. Yeah, and not every.
which part? Well, okay.
So I take that back. You know, when I thought about the last time I had sex, I thought about a specific person, and then I generalized that person.
But
that person didn't know.
So let's generalize dominatrix. You guys
What's the problem?
You guys are so fixated in pleasuring and getting your kinks off and get whatever sick fantasy.
I don't get any kinks off when I'm working.
Whatever it is, lady.
It's work.
Stephanie. Let me be respectful because your name is Stephanie.
It's all work.
I'm calling you whatever it is, but Steph, have you ever thought of that sometimes your mind is so deep in the work that you forget what's going on at home?
No, it's that doesn't apply to me.
When's the last time you kissed, Steph? When's the last time you made out? When's the last time you actually allowed yourself to be held and
I don't like anybody.
Your chakra.
I don't like anybody. I think the problem is I don't like people.
No, the problem is when we talk about these topics, you get nervous and you try to deflect.
I don't get nervous. I am not nervous.
Yes, you are.
Listen, I'm not nervous.
If I feel your pulse is racing because you're nervous. I get it. Breathe.
Listen, I'm not nervous. I'm telling you what it is.
No, I'm telling you
what it is.
I'm telling you as a man that we appreciate your work. We do. You bring it in the bag. We do. Do you use your money to take care of a man?
I don't have a man.
I mean, if you did, would you take care of him?
I would. I don't have a problem. Like, listen, I don't have a problem coming out of my pocket. I've came out of my pockets plenty of times. You know what I mean? That's not the issue.
The issue is
The issue is go ahead. What?
No, I'm sorry. I'm being rude. I'm sorry.
The issue is I genuinely haven't found someone I want to be in a relationship with. So I don't really meet people. Another thing is I don't really meet people. I don't respond to my DMs. I'm not on and I really don't go out to meet people. So, all my are old, and that's the problem. I need to leave the old. Yeah.
So can you describe like a sexual night with Steph outside of the dominatrix? You dating somebody, like what's your ideal night of with Steph sexually?
Sexually? Gee, oh my God.
You said men can't, right? So I want to know. You tell us, the people that's watching, tell us what's a good for you. Basically.
What's a good for me?
Like from the beginning, like is we in the bed? Is it in the car? Is it in the where?
It's from the beginning of the day, right?
Okay.
Like behaving yourself, like just being a good gentleman, being a gentleman.
Okay.
right?
Behave yourself sounds like dominatrix stuff. That sounds like that sounds like you're going over there again.
No.
Behaving yourself. That sounds a little crazy.
Just being a gentleman,
Okay.
behaving yourself, being a gentleman, right? Like just being.
Okay. It's like you're at work still, but okay. Right.
And that's what I'm saying. And
It's like you're at work still.
but this is why I'm staying quiet. You see,
Right.
you're putting on your cape for her, and I like that. That's what I love about you, G. But we can't let her get away with that. She cannot
I didn't
separate.
even think of that. You
she
know what?
cannot
That's a good. No,
separate-
I can't.
That's
She cannot.
Say,
You cannot. No,
behaving
and
himself.
it's
What the
funny.
hell?
It's funny to you, but she's really crying. She's
No.
crying. Look,
Listen,
she
no,
can't
behaving
separate
yourself.
words.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, what?
No,
You want
Behaving
men to
himself.
behave
can
themselves.
can men misbehave? Yes.
I'm just saying, but the way you worded it, it's like you're at work. It's like you're still at work. I'm trying to skip past all that texting and talking. I'm
No,
talking about
okay, so-
right to the point, like right before it happens. Like, what's your ideal good for you? Like, you guys are kissing, you're not kissing. What's going on?
No,
Are you in the
kissing,
bedroom?
foreplay,
Okay.
oral sex.
Okay.
Right? Like everything is good. A good is like taking your time. Like
You like foreplay?
I like foreplay.
But
But taking your time
All right.
leading up to like the actual orgasm. Like men get in and then they're like
Oh,
act like they never-
okay, enough.
they act like they never been there.
Enough. I'm out. G, you can talk to. I can't sit here anymore.
what happened?
What are you talking about, Stephanie?
Is that a
Stephanie.
lie? Is
Yes, we can't tell if that's the truth
That's the
because
truth.
you can't separate work from personal.
I
you
do
became,
separate
You
from
became
work.
so engulfed in your job, Stephanie. You don't know how to love a man.
That's not true.
You don't know
That's
how to love
not
a man.
true.
You
That's
don't.
not true.
You think loving a man is having him behave himself. No, just like you
Do
respect,
men misbehave?
just like you respect Pops, just like you won't play with Pops, just like you're hiding the fact that you're a dominatrix from Pops, just like your eyes went watery when we
My
talked
eyes
about
did
Pops.
not go watery.
Hurrah! Just like all that, you need to do the same thing. You know what?
No,
And you,
no.
Yes, there we go, Steph. Talk about it. There we go.
No, that's
There.
bull.
Let's go, Steph.
Men do stupid and so I categorize it as misbehaving. So if you do stupid I don't want to give you pussy. No, because he's the one that brought out the misbehaving.
No, you said it.
So
It
when
sounded like
you
you
do
were trying.
stupid misbehaving, you're not
It sounded like
making me feel like you deserve some pussy.
Yeah, he looked like he misbehaved, right,
I
Steph?
absolutely know how to treat a man.
Okay.
Do you know how to treat him?
I don't know him. I just met him
Would you know how
today.
to treat a guy like this? Does he like?
It's not that hard to like fulfill the man.
Can you
It's
tell-
really not that hard.
Can you tell how he would like to be treated? Because some women can. Some women could
It's
walk in the
not
building.
that hard.
You're not a sniper. Tat it up, Holly. You need to go to her school. You're not a sniper. Can you look at this man and tell how he likes to be pleased? Go.
And he probably likes to be pleased like every other man. Yes?
So is no difference, you think?
No, I think obviously there is difference because you're a different person. But I think all men want the basic.
Okay.
Fryer.
What's the basic shit? What's the basic?
What the
I think all men want basic.
in the Twilight Zone? What is she talking about? Stephanie!
Am I lying? Wait,
in peace.
at what
Rest
point?
in peace to Christopher Reeves.
You need to stop. You need to stop. I think that as even as women, I feel like it's like we want a lot of the same. Men want a lot of the same. They want to be catered to. They want to be nurtured. They want you to listen to them, feed them, cook for them. They want to be catered to in every aspect, emotionally, physically, mentally.
She looks down on men.
Is that correct?
You think so?
She looks down on men, bro.
That's mad nuts.
You look down on men.
That's insane.
There's only one man I feel that she respects is her family.
That's
And on top of that, in her mind, I don't think she could ever feel like she could meet a man. You know, they say that women fall in love with men that remind them of their father.
Right.
My dad is amazing.
There you go. She would never meet a man that reaches that plateau.
Have you met anyone that's
So she looks
that's close
down-
to Pops? You think
That's close to my dad.
close meaning like similarities, not close like knowing him close. But have you met anybody so far in your 31 years that you feel is similar to Pops?
No.
Take your cape off. Let me get her.
Right.
I'm only stopping because you keep.
Go ahead.
Go crazy. Let's hear it.
I want to bring my next guest in there.
Oh.
Put his phone down. Let him get it. Because this man, I know he's been listening, and I know he's been listening. First and foremost, I want to thank you. And I just want to thank you for coming here and being comfortable. I know that one of my things that we had my assistant do was ask you about comfortability. Because I know that my personality is very erratic and strong. And while I'm joking, I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
I'm fine.
Okay. But you're talking a lot of...
I feel the same about you.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. What you feel I'm talking? Don't get nervous. It's not a hammer. What?
I'm not nervous.
What do you feel like I'm talking on?
The idea that I talk down on, that I think low of men.
You look down on men.
That's not true.
Raquel.
That's not my name,
Rachel.
but okay.
Rachel, Raquel.
So I think that's not true.
You look down on men.
I do not look down on men.
And what happened is because you lost the fact that you're not in tune with yourself.
I'm very in tune with myself.
No, you're not in tune.
I am in tune with myself.
You're in tune with yourself, but you forgot how to please a man.
I know how to please a man.
And because you lost the value
what makes you feel like I can't please a man?
I can just tell.
But give me some input.
I can just
give
tell
me some insight.
By how you talk. You just accused of all the guys these days are being engulfed by social media and can't fuck.
That is true.
Maybe so, but women are doing the same thing as well.
Facts.
And when's the last time
women are doing the same thing as well? Yeah. That's correct. And I'm not taking away from that.
When's the last time you cooked for a man? Can you cook?
I cook all the time.
For a man, though.
Do my brothers count?
No. Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, for a man?
When's the last time a man bought you flowers?
Last year.
When's the last time you got a gift from a man? That's a nice bag. Can I see that bag, please?
Last year.
I don't want to go into it. I'm not going to disrespect and go into it. I just want to see the bag itself. Give me a second. Are you giving me permission?
Go ahead.
What type of bag is that, lady?
It says it on there.
Tell us. Tell the people.
It's an Alexander Wang bag.
How much did that cost?
A couple hundreds.
Okay. Let me zip it up for you.
More than a couple hundreds, I think, but
okay.
Modest. It's okay. It's humble.
A man didn't buy you this.
How do you know that?
Did he?
I bought that.
I can tell. So here's the problem.
I've had men buy me bags, but go ahead.
When's the last time a man bought you a bag?
Last year.
Was it your slave? Oh, we got her again.
It was a slave.
It was. It had to be. I see that on
She doesn't know how to please men. Period. Look at me.
Know how
she lost the fact. She lost her touch in pleasing men, and I want you to understand it. You can look at her. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We are the beholders, and yes, she's beautiful, but that beauty is hiding a lot of pain, in my opinion.
I'm not
trauma.
hurt. From
and not
what?
trauma from abuse. Not that. I'm not going that far. We're talking about the fact that in her mind, she knows that she has to blame men for not staying in a relationship. Why are you not in a relationship?
I'm going to tell you why I'm not in a relationship.
Get me.
To be quite honest, there's many layers to why I'm not in a relationship.
All right.
And I mentioned
Talk about it. Talk about it.
I'm just helping you.
I mentioned there's layers. One, I don't really put myself out there, so I don't meet men. That was one thing I said, right? Another thing why I'm not in a relationship, besides the fact I haven't met anyone that's worth my time, is all the shit that I witness on a day in and day out with men.
But you haven't experienced that firsthand, though.
I have.
No, with you. You see it, but it's not with you in your relationship.
What does that mean? It's enough for me. The shit that I witness as a dom is enough for me to be like, if it happens, it happens.
You know, that's two different lifestyles, though.
And these are married men. These are men in relationships. I'm not really into like half the shit that these is into. And it's very popular. Everybody wants to get in that. Everybody wants to be like niggas want to be the Like we live in a very sassy epidemic where men want to be the women.
That's what Cindy Major said last episode.
It's only a typical type of women that says these things. Women that believe in emasculating men.
I don't believe in that. But I see these things all the time. And besides the fact that I don't put myself out there to meet men, when I do meet men, I get this radar that goes off, and I'm like,
she don't put herself out there to meet men. Do you want to know why? Because a real like us, real outside can see through all that fake.
What part is fake?
We can see through all that. Paquito. We can see through all that.
What?
That's not bird.
We can see through all that. That's why she don't put herself out there, because once a man, an alpha male come through, he could break all that down. It's just a baby.
I would love that.
She's a baby inside.
I'm not opposed
and
to that.
she hides it by hiding behind her job and saying how much money she makes. Okay.
I don't talk about the money I make.
I make 6 figures.
No,
I live well.
I didn't say any of that.
But you're not happy.
I am very happy.
No, you're not. Money doesn't make you happy.
I'm very happy.
No, you mask your happiness with money. You mask your happiness with money. I can feel that.
That's not true.
Just
I'm
like
very
you can
happy.
feel some shit about me?
No, I feel very blessed. I feel very
Feeling
happy.
blessed and being happy is two different things.
I feel like they go hand in hand.
Really?
I do.
Being blessed and being happy is the same thing to you?
I feel like they go hand in hand. I do.
Okay.
I feel very blessed. I feel very happy.
Why do you feel blessed? Because you were able to take care of your family and make money on being
healthy.
a dominatrix.
I have my family.
Family's important.
I feel very blessed. I don't know how to explain it. Every day I pray and I feel very blessed that I'm privileged to have a loving, healthy family and everything I can do for them. I feel very blessed about that. And that makes me happy.
It makes you happy to be in control.
No, it makes me happy that I can take care of my loved ones. That makes me happy.
I think that's fly. Can we give a round of applause for that? Because I don't want to take that from her. I don't want to make fun. I think that's dope. Hold your side. Let's sprinkle some silence.
Are we done with this silence thing?
Okay. Kenny P, come through, man. Round of applause for my man, Kenny P. Oh, shit, you all right, Kenny P? Are you ready to leave?
No.
Okay.
I was thinking, where's his mic?
It's right there. The mic, he's going to put it right on his lap. We didn't get another stand yet. Kenny P got it under control. Kenny P, welcome, my brother. Welcome.
What's up?
Shout out to TV Man out there.
A black man came and you just took your bag. What do you think he's going to steal?
No. Can I touch up my lips?
Of course you can. Kenny P, welcome, man.
What's up?
Kenny P, can you put your cup down on this paper right there? Yes. Yeah. Just put it down so you can hold the mic.
Okay, with good money.
Yeah. Hold it up, man. Hold up. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, how you doing, Kenny P?
I'm doing amazing. We're having a great day today, up in Flip the Network studio with Gmoney and you and the other cast members. Glorious day today. Sitting on the side listening to this lady. It's like amazing to hear her speak. And, it just made me think. I was sitting there listening to how she was trying to run circles around you guys, but, you held firm.
Come on, man.
You held firm. And the one thing that I saw is that I thought about like William Shakespeare. He had a saying. He said, "To thine self be true." And she just walking in lies left and right and hiding.
I never lie.
Okay.
I don't lie.
Okay, so you withhold truth. If you stood on what you did, your dad would know.
And that is probably the only thing I lie about.
If you chose to have common conversation, you wouldn't keep your first name hidden.
No, that's part of the game, though.
Okay.
That's part of the game. Like most of the times when you meet sex workers, strippers, they're not going to tell you their first name. Okay, but that's a very dangerous game.
Okay, you're not in a dangerous setting. So that tells us you
right,
don't know.
But this will be on a platform where everyone will get a hold of and can listen to. And on all platforms.
Can I land my plane? Can I land my plane?
Don't let these niggas.
So
Steph tight.
well,
I'm not tight, but the whole thing like you're lying because of your name. No, that's part of the game. So I'm just
okay.
expressing that.
I mean, right now there's a lady running from him, and I brought him up here because there's a lady running from him right now. And she wants to utilize. So I realized that women use certain excuse when they can't face an alpha male or somebody who has substance with them. They want women that want to be in control. So I just would hate for you to be another person to succumb to Kenny's P knowledge. I really hope, because you're very knowledgeable and I can tell. And I'm just doing because I rock with you, but I just don't want you to succumb to Kenny's P's pressure.
I'm gonna put it this
I
way.
don't feel any pressure. You can't make me feel pressure.
Okay, so here's where we are. Let me put the disclaimer out there. Okay, so you already said you're.
Hold on, let me do something. Hey, that's all.
Okay, you already said that you in a comfortable space, but yet you chose to play what you said the game. So you running game, and you said that is what I do. Even in comfortable settings, you don't know how to turn off your dominatrix. You're telling stories. You become desensitized to men. I've been listening to you over there that you can't really appreciate a man. And when you speak about a man and they ask you about having love in your life and intimacy.
I'm confused. Did you get all of this because I didn't want to disclose my first name?
No.
Let's go, Steph.
I got all of this
Let's go,
because
Steph.
I'm a very good listener and I listen with intention.
Right. So where did you get this whole
I got
thing?
I got it from your mouth. I got
Right.
it from
And so at what point of the conversation did you get this?
every piece.
Because your first example was you didn't want to disclose your first name. And I'm saying, well, it's part of the game. And when I say game, I'm talking about my occupation. As a dominatrix, it's a dangerous thing to put your first name out. Not because I'm here. When I leave here, I'm still going to be Stephanie.
So Stephanie, let me ask you a question real quick. Are you uncomfortable here?
I'm not uncomfortable.
So you're not running game on us because
I was never trying to run game.
Allow me to finish. Allow me to land the plane. Just see if you get it.
Big Steph.
So you have Gmoney
Please
and
stop.
Flip. So you don't have to run game on us because I don't believe.
Gmoney and Flip are not the only people that's
Allow-
going to be watching this.
See, here's the thing. You won't even allow a sentence to be finished. That means you're triggered.
I know, because I no offense, I feel like wherever you're going with this is just a bunch of foolishness.
But
You're trying to basically say, well, are you uncomfortable or are you uncomfortable because you didn't want to disclose your first name? And I'm cutting that short, saying, hey, listen, I'm Stephanie all the time.
Okay, so
because I don't disclose my first name
Talk about.
because of my occupation.
So-
It has
Come
it has,
You now, Steph.
goodbye. Goodbye.
Get that. Steph.
It has nothing to do with them because they're not the only they're not the only people
So-
watching this.
So
it's like
I
other
want-
people
I
watching
want the
this.
audience to realize this. Most people, when they don't want the truth to be said, they overtalk it. You see how I gave it a plane? Every
To
time
give it
I'm
a
trying to
plane.
land the plane, she wants to take it back up 10,000,
We got a round 2. We got one person that's running from him.
Because I don't think you're
Okay.
landing it right. I think
What-
that shit's going the wrong way.
Because I don't want the plane to land on my nuts.
Oh.
I don't want to get beat with no dildos.
I don't want,
have a
I don't
woman
want the
pegging.
plane to land on your nuts either.
So you misrepresented yourself, said you felt that you still had to run game. Did she or did she not say that, Gmoney?
I never said I was running
You
game.
said, yeah, I'm running game.
I
You
said
did not?
that?
You didn't say that? I still have to run game.
I never said
because it's
that.
dangerous out here. You did say that.
I said I was running
Okay,
game.
so
Yes or no? Did I say I was running game?
yes, you did. That's why you said you wouldn't give
I
your
said
first
I was running
name.
game. I never said that.
See,
Thank you. I
One thing
never
I
said
do
that.
is listen. I listen with intention.
I said it was part of the game.
That's what she said. She
Is
said
that
part of the
is
game.
that not the same thing?
No, it's not.
Why are you running game with people that you're not about to beat and pound on?
I never
We just
said I
have-
was running
we-
game. Running game is when you trying to plant a seed. You know what I mean? You would hope it. I'm not running game.
You already planted seeds that show us that you are desensitized to men. That's why you can't have a
Whatever.
stable relationship. You also withhold from your dad the love of your life. If my mom is the love of my life, she's gonna know what's going on with me. How long have you been holding this secret?
But
from?
hold on, KDP. Let's be respectful. I mean, the
I
dad.
am being respectful.
No, hold on. Dad angle is something that I talk, but I don't. Let's not bring up her.
No, I'm not disrespecting.
I know, but we don't want. Listen, because what happens is when people watch this, I use that angle because I've been trying to go back and forth because she's fire. You know, I think
is.
Listen,
let's get that out the way.
I don't feel no type of way about the situation with my dad. But what we're not gonna do is try to bring that and try to paint a picture of me being desensitized or not being honest. I was honest with you guys, and I said, hey, listen, I didn't tell my dad because I don't feel like I feel like he'll be disappointed, and that's the honest truth.
So
my dad is great, but the narrative of like, oh, Steph, you're not being honest because you didn't tell your dad. It's like, I don't know if I can necessarily agree with that.
Okay, you don't have to. That's it's subjective. That's my opinion. Whatever I say is not going to dictate how you live your life. It's just
definitely
a perspective.
not.
But if I point out things and you don't have valid comebacks for it, you just choose to overtalk, raise your voice, and get triggered. That tells everybody.
I never raised my.
You actually did.
You sound like. Okay.
Sound like what, Steph?
No, say what you feel. I won't take it personal.
Sound like what, Steph?
No. He sound like these that like they try to use these words. Oh, you're over talking me and no, I'm over talking because it's like you came on here trying to paint a picture that's not necessarily true. So that's where the over talking comes in, because you're not really saying anything that is true. You didn't come in here with
I didn't
that.
say I didn't come in
you
with
came
facts.
in here said that I was running game. I never said that. They
did
confirmed
say it.
I never said
that.
running
I
game
didn't hear that.
because I don't run game.
So-
That's
so-
I
why.
didn't hear that. You heard that?
So when
And then you came in here with another narrative of, oh, by the way, you don't want to say your
I
first
just
name.
want you to see what's
Da-da-da-da.
going on here.
I hope they watching.
They are.
I want you.
I hope
want-
they watching.
They watch live.
when most people feel that they have to defend a point and it's not solid,
Because
they'll
you're
run
not
on.
gonna paint a picture that's not true.
There you go.
So I am gonna defend it.
I'm not painting a picture that's true. You're not desensitized to men. You did not say that men don't know how to treat you. Men don't know what to do with your body. You look down on certain men. You treat men as pets. It's more than your occupation. You can't turn that switch off.
That's not true. But
Okay,
but
what?
You're,
Okay,
you're
so
entitled to feel how you
okay,
feel.
that's my opinion.
You're entitled to feel how you feel.
So Stephanie, when is the last time you've been in a long-standing relationship?
To be honest, I haven't been in a committed relationship in a while.
Why is that?
But that was way before I even became a dominatrix. I've been a pro dom for 2.5 years. It'll be 3 in April. I haven't been in a serious relationship way before that. I haven't been in a serious relationship since I was a teacher. Now,
So that leads to
to
me.
piggyback off of that,
So that leads.
I was in my 20s.
Okay, that leads to validation of some part that once you became a dom, you didn't have a serious relationship. You had a one-night stand that you did admit. You said you had somebody you gave sex to that didn't know how to treat your body. And then it's hit and miss from that point on. You take gifts, you really look down on men. And those ones that choose to punch a card and have you beat the shit out of them, you have no respect for them.
It is what it is.
Is that not true?
Kenny P, but let me ask you a question. Why are you trying to chastise her?
I'm not chastising. I'm just pointing out what is.
But what I'm saying is that because
You
I
can't
am
chastise
arguing-
me. Trying to bring up
Okay.
trying to bring up a one night stand is insane because you don't know when I had that one night stand. That could have been 10 years ago. I could have been 21. So bringing that up is invalid.
So when did you have it?
But that
I will
goes into my
apologize
initial
and stand
initial point about
But
you
why
that you
you
coming up here talking bullshit.
But let me
Because you brought up the one night
why
stand. You don't even know when I had that.
Listen, me, it's a plan, but why are you as a man identifying her by her occupation? That's kind of wrong.
I'm not.
Because she introduced herself. She said, "I'm Stephanie." You came on here attacking her, saying
No, I'm not.
That goes into the that I be talking about.
Okay,
They feel
so
good. Or
now that's triggered.
come in.
So-
It is what it is.
so
It was
allow
my
me to
observation.
respond to him.
Let me
Could you
play.
give me that
Let me
grace?
play one time.
Okay, so
Let's
now,
play.
so Flip, I'm not attacking her. I'm attacking the point of the conversation.
Are you sure?
I
Because
think
I feel attacked for her.
Okay, so I'm attacking the conversation, not the woman. The woman I met is a nice lady, well-mannered. I'm pointing out her occupation. I have nothing personal against this lady. Just like if I was a person and I was a bank robber, use a bank robber, you steal from people. You're no good as a person as for your occupation. I'll be like, yo, I have to own that. These are things that I've done. I've actually stood up here as for Stephanie and say, I don't respect the men. I have them as pets.
I never said that. I didn't even use the term
I am
pets.
paraphrasing.
And I never used the term pets.
But
and
it's
I
not,
also
wait,
never
wait,
said
when is it wrong if
respect.
it's true?
But here's the reason why, if she didn't respect men, this would be the reason. Us as men, and I'm being facetious, bothering her, but us as men, we take little things and we expand it. She didn't say
and create a whole narrative
wait.
She didn't say all men were pets, Kenny.
Okay.
That's wrong. You'll be lying on her.
Okay, wait, flip.
Because her father's a man and she respects her father.
Okay, watch this.
Her brothers are men and she respects them, Kenny.
Allow me to take back the word pet and put in sub. Did she not say
She
sub?
didn't say all men were sub. No, Kenny B, that wouldn't be true, my
you
brother.
said all men were subs. I said the men that she looks down on, she called pets.
But you said all men, Kenny.
No, I did not. I said the men that I didn't say all. I was in general. I was specific.
Okay, so the men that she what?
Looks down on. I used the word pet. I took it back and I used her word, subs.
Okay.
Did she not say that?
She said that the men that
Those are the guys
looks-
those are
But-
your
but-
clients,
pay
right?
for-
But
Yeah,
those are my clients.
those are
Yeah,
clients.
They pay for that.
those are
The
my
subs
clients.
and
These
the
are not
slaves, those
friends.
are
These are
clients.
not men I'm
Okay,
dealing
subs
with.
and slaves. Okay,
Those-
slaves.
Her clients, those are clients, though.
Okay,
not
okay.
guys that she's
They're
dating.
paying for my services.
They're
They're
paying
not
for your
people
services,
that
you
I'm
said.
hanging around and I'm treating like and
Nice.
talking down
Okay,
to
tell
them.
me if I'm wrong, Flip. Did you not hear say they run errands for me? You wait.
That is a service that he is.
So they pay to run
requesting
errands
to
for
do
you?
for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's
That's
part.
crazy.
That's part
Yes.
of payment.
He
That's
books
crazy.
me to run my errands.
Okay,
That's crazy.
Gee.
so
That's
wait.
crazy.
So she put me up on game. So you not only step and beat the out and
Wait,
you
you
send him
think
to the
I'm-
store.
But he's paying. He's
Okay,
paying
wait.
for it.
I'm getting knowledge now.
Correct.
he's
See, that's
paying.
why I asked the question.
These
I
are
didn't make a
services.
statement.
So right.
What she
As
feels
my
is I'm
sub-
looking down on her. I'm not.
That's not what I said.
Run your
I
race.
said,
If
no.
you can get money doing what you're doing and people love it,
That's
I
not what I
like
said.
it.
I said you came
That-
on here trying to paint a narrative about me that's not necessarily
What's the narrative
true.
that you think I'm trying to
You
paint?
came on here and your first thing was that you was trying to paint me out as a liar. That was the first thing. And I gave you your points of how you came out here. You said, well, you're
You are
a
actually
liar.
lying.
I'm not a liar.
Okay, so
I
your
can't
dad
respect
believes
that. I
you're
can't sit
doing
on
what?
that.
Your dad believes.
Let's leave her father. out
Okay,
of
wait,
it. We
wait, wait.
spoke
No,
about that
I'm
already,
not
Kenny B.
using her father. I'm
you
using
are.
a
You keep bringing up
situation.
my father. That's the only
Okay,
one
so
and only
flip,
thing
flip. To
that I
make
actually
this, to
stand
make
on.
this.
Can we move?
Okay, watch this. To make this solid, I'm not gonna mention daddy's name. Conversations has to be held. You tell me there's not a time that was like, how you doing at your job?
How I'm doing my job, I'm doing great.
That's a lie.
That's a
now.
very general conversation.
So now she's withholding.
Withholding the truth, like you said earlier, right?
To thine
But-
self be true.
Right. But I mean, she did say the only thing she's not being truthful about, I guess, is
That was
to
my
her,
first
to her
statement
dad,
when I came up here. I was like,
to her
no,
dad,
that's
and,
it.
and then her name because of the game she's in. Those are the only two things.
Okay,
that
so
she-
now what
said.
others? Now you
and
established
necessarily,
two.
I'm not even lying about
No,
my
those
name
two
because
that
my
she
first,
said.
my
Okay.
name, that's really
outside
my
of
name.
that, I don't know. What else
Okay,
she-
so now you just shown that habitually you do certain things and you try to make them look like soft, like it's like minor, just not real serious. I'm not knocking it. If she can make millions of dollars doing something that, certain people like, yo, hats off to her. But I think you should stand in your truth from beginning to
I
end.
did stand in my
so
truth.
hold on.
My truth
Hold on,
would
hold
be
on,
me
Steph. I got
telling you
I
guys,
got I
hey,
got
this is what it is.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Let's say you get into a field that you're not that you're not proud of, but certain people in your family may not approve. Would you keep your same name and stand on that, and it's open to people to kind of find out what's going on? And would you withhold the truth from, let's say, your mom, who you tell everything to, but you go on different, let's say whatever, you're selling this or you doing X, but your mom everything about you, but that X thing that you're doing, you're not telling mom because you don't want her, you don't hurt her feelings.
Okay.
Would you withhold the truth from her to avoid her being hurt, or would you just stand 10 toes down and tell her?
I would stand 10 toes down because if you're asking me, I would never do anything that I can't tell you about. I'm not a contract killer. I'm not going out there having sex with men and doing something wild for money or anything like that. Not talking about her. I'm talking about
Right.
me.
Please clear that out.
Everybody's an individual. You understand? If you asking me, there's nothing that I walk in this life that I don't stand in truth because the truth don't need motivation.
Kenny, let me ask you, we got to be fair though, Kenny.
I am being fair.
No,
I'm arguing the point, not the woman.
We know her story, but we got to tell her your story. Which, we got to be fair. You got to stand on it.
Okay, which parts?
You know what story?
Which parts?
When you on my platform, what you were accused of. She has to have that information too, so it could be even playing field.
Me too,
we know everything. Tell them.
Wait. You mean the part about the chicken gate?
Yeah, the part where the woman accused you because she was
going in her mouth and taking the chicken
the chicken out her mouth and eating it, and she said she was uncomfortable.
And the whole nine.
Yes.
Could have been a whole fiasco.
It could have been a fiasco, and it was cleared up the other day. But I feel like she should have information as well because we just heard her out.
You know what?
And judging her,
I'm willing to give it.
It's okay. You don't know.
You know I'm not familiar either.
Okay,
so.
you weren't there.
I was gonna ask, but I don't want it to sound disrespectful, but I wanted to ask like his story or like what part he played in the show tonight. I knew already about Stephanie. I didn't know we had another guest on the show tonight.
I met you like 2 times before. There was one time that I was invited down to the show. We transacted business.
Okay.
This is my first time meeting Asia. I've met Bubbles from another spot because she used to dance.
Okay.
And I was like, she's familiar. But during the transaction, who was there? Lansky was also there. Ebach was there.
This is a while ago. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Lansky and Ebach in a little minute.
So Asia watched me transact business and she automatically saw what was going on and got real flirty with me.
Mm-hmm.
Through the night, we had food, we had drinks, and I thought that she was giving me a certain vibe that, okay, so you're really feeling me. That wasn't the case. We were at the kitchen part when she had a piece of chicken. I took it out of her hand and I ate it. She made it seem like I accosted her. I went in her mouth, took out a piece of chicken. I drunk more Teleport. I went home, watching the show. Whole thing went on. Couldn't remember the night.
I'm not trying to judge you, but what I'm saying is because I see a lot of people are saying, shout out to Kenny P. I see a lot of guys in the comments, but I got to be fair up here. It shouldn't look like 2 men are attacking a woman.
Okay.
Appreciate that, Flip.
Yeah, I have to be fair. So,
I don't feel attacked.
No, hold on.
Talking
to Mike, bring that.
I appreciate that, but I don't feel attacked.
I'm just saying, but the optics. So when people in the comments like, "Yo, Flip, you being," no, I'm saying give her an even playing field. That's all. All right. Okay. Yo, give her an even playing field. Okay, Kenny P was accused of this, so give her that so she can ask Kenny P questions. So how did you feel? Would you tell your mom that a girl accused me on this big platform with a lot of people that I took a chicken out her mouth? And they were making fun of me for years. See, look,
no, that's a fact. I'll tell you everything because I stand in truth.
Listen,
there's not a time that I didn't come to it. I didn't run from it.
You didn't run
from it.
That
means
I
stood in truth.
You did.
But I'm willing to give it to her. We even had an interrogation room. She was brought up there. I went up there and apologized because I didn't remember because they did have tape. They said you took it out her hand. But then she tried to blow it up as something more with the help of Bubbles, adding steam to it.
I saw you didn't take it out of her mouth, no.
No. I took it out of hand. But they made it seem like it was an issue. And I wanted to clear that up.
But let me ask you a question, Kenny P, as a man, right?
Yeah.
Because we have that footage, and I'm not going to play, but I'm going to send it to you to see what you do with it. You did take it out of hand. I told you, I said, Kenny P, we got that. You were drunk. And so when I looked at it, right, I do understand what you were saying. Right?
Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
When you say that she felt, what was it? What was the allegations?
Well, okay, so let me just say.
I get his perspective of like.
She said that,
she
said, I was eating a piece of chicken. This took my chicken, was looking at me and ate my chicken. Like took it out. She said,
what is she saying?
With like lust in my eyes.
She said she took it out my, I was eating my chicken and took it out my mouth and ate my chicken. So people what?
That's like a funny story.
No, I just can't understand. Like, is that like uncomfortable? Like
for her.
Okay, watch this.
Hold on. She said she don't know this man. He did that. But here's the thing with Kenny P. Let me ask you this, Kenny P. On some man, do you think it's right as a man, right? Because I talked about this the other day with Major Galore, right? You think because she was flirting and she saw when you put out a lot of money to conduct.
We had a business transaction.
Yeah. So she started.
It wasn't
let me finish.
Pulled out so she can see me and Flip was in the corner.
Let me finish, Kenny. I got it. So you pulled out a lot of money. She saw it. Then she started saying, "Ooh, I heard what she said. She was flirting with you." Do you feel that her flirting with you give you the right to take a piece of chicken seductively, because you.
It was seductively.
No, not when you took it, when you ate it seductively, you ate it and looked at it
like a commercial. I'm
yes.
like,
yeah, you ate it. Okay, V, you ate it like
love that chicken from.
Yeah, you ate it. But do you feel like that gave you on some man? Let's put it down, because I'm gonna keep it real. I can't say that. It's gonna sound crazy. But do you feel like if a woman flirt with you, or because she flirt with you, that gave you the right, or that gave you not the right, it made you comfortable enough to do that?
No. And here's why. Here's why. Because also me being not sober, that added to whatever happened there, that because I didn't remember. But immediately I addressed it. You brought it up I don't know how soon it was. What did I do? I was down at the studio that same night, right? To stand in front of my charges, see what it was, and apologize for it. What followed after that? The interrogation.
We don't even have to really go into this, to be quite honest. I'm not a sucker to where I'm like, what are you aggressive? What you mean? Like, in my humble opinion, I feel like that was some. I mean, it probably came off as aggressive, but I don't think
it sounded like.
And I'm not taking away from Shorty either.
I get that too, but it
but
sounds like nothing.
I think right. I feel like it's a bunch of like nonsense.
Here's where let me.
I mean, not nonsense.
Okay, Steph, check this out.
I just feel like it's not that.
Here's where it became dangerous.
Aggressive, like not that.
Okay, I got you. I respect your candor about it. But here's where it became dangerous, and I thought chess.
I thought you groped her or like took her in a room,
and it would make
or
it seem because
her.
we had an interrogation room, and they said I was a predator.
Yes, that's what it was.
And now
that term gets
okay.
real
Now,
sticky.
once you ramp it up to that, now Flip is liable for having somebody that's a predator in his place.
Absolutely.
And I had to stand and defend that. Then I saw her angle, and she showed her true colors.
Which is?
When I used the word optimist, I said, you're doing this because you're an optimist. She tried to fly across the table and wanted to fight. I said, so you're so scared of me.
That makes more sense. I couldn't understand the chicken thing.
Okay, yeah. I'm still living with surviving R. Kenny and all that good stuff, and the chicken gate and all that good stuff. It comes with it. But what we're trying to establish is like, not you. I'm not arguing the point.
Please don't. Please.
I stand in my truth.
Shout out to her. I just want to compete on even playing field.
I stand in my truth. If I'm going to take my licks for something.
I respect that.
I think that you're dope. Watch this.
You think that I'm dope, but you try to come up here and try to paint me as a deceptive liar. I don't appreciate that.
Okay, so.
But listen, hear me out since we heard you out. They said, oh, Kenny. And then you walked in here and you sat down and you picked up your mic and you was like, she don't respect man.
That's how I said it.
She's deceptive.
All that bass?
Turn up, Kenny.
She's deceptive, yeah. And you know how she's deceptive? We don't even know her first name. Oh, yeah, her daddy. And I'm like, wait, hold up. What happened here? Because at no point was I lying.
Can I respond to that?
Turn up, Kenny.
Are you going to apologize for trying to come up here and try to make it seem like I'm like some deceptive liar?
Okay, can I respond?
I don't think apologize.
Okay,
so, well, I would appreciate one because I didn't respect that.
Hold on.
At no point did I come in here deceiving.
So Stephanie.
But why are you taking that so serious? Do you feel like that?
I just don't like that. I take pride in not being a liar, and even when I am lying, which is to my dad, I disclose that where I'm like, yo, I feel like because I lied to my dad and it doesn't make me feel good. It absolutely doesn't make me feel good. With that being said, I don't like the idea of painting me as a liar.
So
is that insane?
You don't like the idea.
Talking about Kenny, bring the mic a little closer.
You don't like the idea of me speaking the truth on what you put out there in the world.
I don't like the idea of you coming.
Even though I'm not.
I don't like the idea of you hearing whatever I had to say for 50 minutes, and then you coming up here. And then you coming up here, you sitting down, and then the first thing you tried to say, you just went into attack mode. By the way, you just sat here. It was like, I
can't tell you how to feel.
And you can't.
No, I can only tell you my intent. And I said I wasn't trying to attack you. I was trying to attack your points.
Let me ask you a question. So there has been nothing so far in your years of life that you withheld the truth from someone, friend, best friend,
That's a good one, G.
Sophisticated, your girlfriend, wife, whatever, spouse. There's never been a moment. You say you always truth. What's the
Live by the truth.
Okay, so you never withheld truth from anybody
In the past 5-10 years, no. No.
Okay.
In the past 5 or 10, how old
Because
are you?
that's growth.
How old are you?
Old enough.
40?
Older.
50?
Older.
Oh.
You in your 60s?
Nah. I'm up over 50.
So you in your 50s?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 10 years ago. So let's say you're 55. So 10 years ago you were 45.
Yeah.
So you started to be a stand-up guy
hold
when
on.
you were 45.
Give me a second. Why y'all laughing back there, ladies? You laughing because Kenny P is older than 50? What's the problem? You guys are judging him?
He looks younger than that.
He does.
No, so basically you became
he looks good for his age.
a stand-up guy at 45.
Okay, to answer your question.
Yes or no?
I have to answer your question, or you wish to have me answer it the way you want me to.
I just want a yes or no.
Okay, what you want is not
just want a
how
yes or
I'm gonna
no.
answer it. I'm gonna answer you.
All right, go ahead.
So listen, when you do F in life, and then you drop on your head and you learn through life, there's certain standards that you put to yourself that you said, I'm gonna be a certain type of man moving forward.
So that was at
Because-
45.
Huh?
So that was at 45.
No, that was actually before that.
How old are you?
But you-
53? 52?
No, I make 52 this year.
Talk to this.
Congratulations.
Okay, so
at 42, you decided to be a stand-up
yeah, I
guy.
saw you was gonna keep prodding on the age thing, but that's cool. So
So at 42.
So you understand that in life you progress, and then you have non-negotiables. I'm not gonna be a liar. I'm gonna be that thing that steps in the room and expect to be the example of what I want
After
back.
42.
Huh?
After 42.
Oh, mostly.
Okay. So then,
So she-
case
she-
closed, 'cause I'm only 31
she
and
had
I
some
don't even
time. She
like
got
for
time
2.5 years.
She got time then, right? Kenny P?
Okay.
Okay.
She got a little time.
She does. The person.
Which only been happening for 2 years.
My interaction or what I'm attacking is her points, not
I
the person.
get you. I get
Well,
you.
watch this. Women are emotional. Men are logical. Of course, she's gonna
Apparently.
battle back with emotion because she wants to defend herself. People on the live, they probably feel she's getting jumped. Most people don't know how to decipher.
No, they don't. A lot of people agreeing with you.
Listen,
A lot of people
point.
agreeing with you. They like get her, and stuff
Listen.
like that. But I feel
That's
like
a bunch of
Oh.
But look at your.
I feel like in order to be fair,
Be fair,
though, we have
because
women
you're
here.
arbitrary.
You
I got
have
that.
to. I'm not like it don't matter what I agree. I have to be fair, right? Like
I get you.
G-Money was being the good cop, right? I'm more at her trying to break her down. Cool. Now Kenny P, she's laughing with us. When you came, she got a little more serious now.
Nah, because he came and he sat down and he couldn't wait. He was like up there taking notes.
So now
like
you're
he couldn't wait.
making.
Let's go, Steph.
You're-
Steph,
And so-
turn up on these. Stand up, Steph. Stand up.
No,
Steph.
he
Steph,
came
stand
and when
up.
he sat down, he
Stand up,
just
Steph.
sat down. He couldn't wait.
Steph,
And I'm
stand
like,
up.
damn, that's what you got from like the 50 minutes that I was speaking.
He came in hot, Steph?
He came in super hot.
Came in hot.
Standing up. I thought.
Wait, why are we standing?
It's just a thing. Just go with it. It's all right.
Whoa! You're gonna put us in prison.
What's what?
Don't just say just go with it. No.
Why not? This is good.
Welcome to the camera.
Where's the camera?
How?
Oh my god.
Okay, Steph. Okay. Big Steph. High five. Play with you, Steph? Huh? Play with you?
No.
Huh? He was playing with you?
This is
Huh?
your guest. You got your guest coming in here like
He was writing notes?
that was your
What you talking about, huh? Huh? Who you think he is, Steph? Notes on you, right? Yeah, go ahead and sit down. I know you stand up, Steph.
See, she's.
I hate him, by the way. I hate him.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. In the comments, they Katy P.
Yeah?
They mad at me in the comments.
So
It's probably a bunch of men.
They cursing me.
Can't wait.
They said, okay,
This is what I was talking about. Can't wait.
They were saying that
See-
I was.
That should make them feel good.
See,
when they
hey,
come
no,
for
here's the
bitches,
thing,
that make they
They
cry.
were saying that I read some comments and shout out to my assistant for putting some of them on timeout. They were saying that it's unfair for me to bring up, but she's a lady. When Kenny P, you got to read the energy. Her energy changed when Kenny, like she was laughing with me. Like Flip, no, come on. But Kenny P sat down, she got serious. So now what? I'm gonna jump on top with Kenny? No,
no, you
Right.
can't.
I'm a host. I gotta.
So here's the thing.
Yeah, Kenny.
You broached her sensitively. You took steps. I may have became a little straight to the point and blunt, but I'm not going to attack her with kid gloves. That she attack the guys that she beat stomp on and do all kind of wild things with kid gloves.
By the way, I never at no point in these 50
allow me to finish and I give you the floor.
At no point within my 50 minutes that I talked about black men.
Okay, wait.
I actually was like, I do believe in reparation.
So where is this narrative? I never said you talked about black men. So where did that come from?
Hard for who? Like who are you going in for? Like the white men?
No.
Like who are you? The slaves that booked me?
Are you wanting an answer because you gave like 3 questions? Would you like me to answer one?
No, it's one question. I'm breaking it down like who.
Okay, can I answer one then?
Who is it?
Okay, so listen, the way you were talking, we would assume that your skin was thick. From the things from how you carry yourself, we would believe that wouldn't even affect you. Okay.
No, what affected me is you coming up here trying to paint me.
Let's go, Steph! Talk to this while you standing up getting a drink. Let's go, Steph! Who the think he is, Steph? I ain't gonna lie, I like you standing on your square. I thought KDB had you. I don't
really care.
There's a lady in the comments named DJ So Lovely who's afraid to go against Kenny P in the interrogation room. And she's defending you 100%.
Listen, I don't really care about what people say or think. What I don't appreciate is the narrative of like,
can I
get real quick? The people want
you're a liar. I don't like that.
The people want your Instagrams. Can you give it to me, please?
Me?
Yes, I just want to tag it. Just Instagrams. Kenny P, what is yours?
Kenneth Percival.
No, you gotta spell it, bro.
KENNETH. PERCIVAL. PERCIVAL.
Okay. And what's yours?
Steph Domi.
Spell it.
STEPH. Steph. STEPH.
Boy, I could just
Domi.
wonder how
Domi.
she's gonna take it out on her slaves after this conversation.
Boy, he playing with your slaves.
Man, look.
Nah, I don't like that.
They in trouble. I think I started something.
Well, trouble for them is gonna be good though.
Listen, you can't make me feel no type of way. I'm from Harlem.
I already did.
I've had conversations.
I already did.
This don't make me feel
no way. You know how
way.
much times you swear and use and all kind of. It's not after. You got your skin just mildly touched.
You feel good?
Huh?
You feel good?
No, I don't. No, I don't. Because if given the opportunity, the social contract says if you're in harm's way, I have to protect you.
Who said that? Who said that?
That's man law.
Oh.
That's man law.
I hear that.
So now, if I give you a spoonful of honey like Flip did when he first started this, but then
Flip tried to ruffle my feathers and stuff, but we had conversation.
Like,
and
allow me
side
to
note,
finish.
Flip actually was trying to get to know me. Like he'll ask me a question.
I already got to know you.
No, you was over there taking notes.
No, I already got to know you out there. I already got to know you out there, but here's the thing.
No, you didn't. You was over there. You was taking notes. You sat down and you
want you to pay attention to the
crowd now. You talking to the crowd?
Okay, I want you to pay attention.
Pay attention.
Every woman likes a spoonful of honey. They like to be coddled, but when it comes for that spoonful of bitters or Buckleys, it hit different. You understand?
If he was on another show, I would give him.
And here's the ill part about it. These are the same women that we love. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to watch something happen. I'm going to put myself in the way of harm so she don't get harmed. You understand? But these conversations where
this sounds good.
Women want to wear kid gloves but kick you in the nuts. Equal rights? Ooh. That's what y'all fought for, right?
Who said I was a feminist?
Huh?
Who said I'm out here free the nipples? I believe in gender roles.
Okay, the way you spoke for the last 10 minutes, that's pro-feminism.
And this is the problem.
You feel you need to get hyped up.
You was over there.
You need to look at Gmoney and say, these niggas here.
You was over there taking notes instead of coming over here, sitting down and humbling yourself and then asking questions. Then I would have been like, listen, I'm not even that type of. I do believe in gender roles. I do want my man to protect me and provide and I'm willing to rub his feet and and I'm with all that good stuff.
The only thing
but you came in here like, by the way.
Wait. So I'm taking notes and listening.
You deceptive.
Okay.
We don't even know your first name.
Wait. So wait. Hold on. I'm gonna use your words. I'm gonna use your words.
I don't have to run game.
Okay, I'm gonna use your words. Are you not being deceptive in your life?
No.
You not?
No. Unless we're talking about my dad, and I feel like you enjoy that conversation about my dad.
No.
Unless about my dad,
Stephanie,
then
no.
yes. But other than that, I'm not. Everyone knows what I do off the rip. No matter who I am, I tell you, it's everywhere. If you look me up, it's everywhere. I even have a website that tells you what I do. Everyone except for my dad.
but most important person in her life.
In my life, not the most important person in anybody else's life.
I said your life.
So so what does that matter to you? You ain't gonna meet my father.
No, I'm not.
You're not gonna talk to my father. You don't even.
I'm attacking your validity of the things you say.
I'm not quite sure where you're going with this, though.
I'm just having a conversation
About where we going with this? Where are you
You see
driving
how
me
he
to?
held me to truth? And stories.
I wasn't
I could have easily deflected and said
I wasn't even
flip.
that type of person to go in about that because I don't know you. I don't know her.
But guess what?
And most importantly, I didn't even know where we was going with that.
Okay,
Like the chicken
Steph,
out the mouth and
Stephanie,
whatever. I ain't even taking that away from
watch
nobody.
this, Steph. But here's the difference.
But you came on here
Okay,
trying to
allow me. No. I'll be
trying to
quiet.
paint a
Nah,
narrative.
That's
like,
how you
by
feel.
no,
I
that's
cannot
what
tell you how to
did.
feel. But here's the thing: when he put me to task, I stood up and took it. I didn't get out of sorts. I said, yes, this is my truth. This is what happened.
By the way, it's
this
the
is
same
the outcome.
thing. That's the same thing. The only reason you can go off is because I sat here and had those hard conversations with them. If not, you would have sat there. You had nothing.
I had nothing.
You would have had nothing. If I didn't have these conversations with them and I didn't disclose the fact that my name is Stephanie and my dad, then you would have had nothing.
So here's deceptive. Here's deception that you lied about that you say you don't do. At one point in time, I will be a real estate agent so I can tell my dad proudly that I'm a real estate agent rather than a dominatrix.
All facts.
Did she or did she not say that?
She said that.
That's a fact.
So
though.
that means you're being deceptive until such time.
There's no deceptive.
But there's a
part.
reason to her deceptiveness, don't you think? Isn't
Yeah,
there?
but she says the word
She don't
itself.
wanna let- but-
okay, watch.
she
But
don't
there's no lying
address
in
the
that.
word.
I actually finished school. I'm actually going to sell homes. So where's the deceptive about
Okay,
that?
wait.
By the time I have these
So
conversations,
you want me to
I'm
repeat
doing that.
what I just said before?
No, I mean,
I'm gonna play in the pool of deceit.
Watch yourself.
I'm gonna play in the pool of deceit until I get there.
cool.
Go ahead. Go crazy.
Otherwise,
Start a plane.
I'm gonna act.
We don't want him to fly no more planes. But go
Start a
ahead.
plane. Go ahead.
Guess what? This does not diminish this intelligent woman that found a way to make it.
Go
She
ahead.
plays it smart. She lives with mom, so she can stack her paper. Wise decision. Inflation is rising.
Mm-hmm.
She putting her chips in the right place. It's not where you're at, it's where you're going. But she don't want to hear that yet. She don't want to see that there's a spoonful of honey behind me arguing the point of you being deceptive
I had
and
no
you owning
problem.
it. Own it. Own it.
Which
But watch
part?
this. I give you kudos because most people ain't gonna put themselves in a position where they can stack that paper and have long-term goals. You said you're still at a teetering point where you might still want to be doing this and still want to be doing real estate.
Nope, I never said that.
You said
I never said
I
that.
like it.
I never said that.
I took notes. You said I
Let me
took
see the notes.
No, they
Let
right
me see
here.
them.
They're right here because I
I don't
listened to
believe
them because you're
those.
important. Steph, you're important.
I
So
never
I
said
found
that.
what you said important, but watch this. Your end game gonna be beautiful because you're gonna be sitting on mounds of paper. You're gonna be You're gonna show generational wealth. You're gonna have a testimony and story that you're gonna tell your loved ones. I once did this. Now I stand in truth. But you took it as me judging you and looking down upon
DJ
you.
So Lovely is in the comments asking where's the sound effects when she speaks G Money.
It's here though. It's not.
Yeah, G Money, what's happening?
Okay.
So Lovely's accusing G Money and
Oh my god.
being biased, yeah.
No.
bias and misogynist.
I was coming at him about the situation.
Exactly.
So it wasn't.
But are you being a misogynist? G?
No,
Are you being
no.
sexist?
no. I was gonna actually.
I hate him.
I was gonna actually
Let's go, G.
say
Let's go, G.
there are things.
You're doing pretty good.
Thank you. I've been practicing. Two things I wanted to say. One, I had a question for you, but before that, I was going to say there are things that may not be as crazy. I don't want to say crazy. May not be as extreme. Is that probably a better word? That Steph is doing with dominatrix like that. That I've done myself. That I withhold the truth from certain people. There's times I'm in the studio with my good friends, long time basketball flip, ask me questions. They third degree me all the time. Yo, G, what's going on? My parents, cousins, friends, same thing. I don't give everyone the full truth about everything. So,
That's a form of deception.
Okay.
so I get that. So I'm not picking sides over here. I'm just, so there's things that people know about me, don't know about me at the same time. So Let's get that out the way. Let's get that clear. Not picking sides. That's just how I
You're
feel.
arbitrary. I get it. It's a conversation.
Right.
I have no problems.
If I'm
by
saying
the way.
that you're,
No, I know.
I don't have no.
I'm clearing up for the listeners.
My only issue
for the listeners.
within these past 2 hours is that your brother sat here and was just trying to like. He
Tear you
came
down as a
guns
woman?
blazing. He came
Got
guns
you.
blazing.
Tear
And
you
my
down
question I
as a
have for him
woman?
actually now is, when did you actually change to the person you are now? You said it was like about 10 years
It's still
ago.
growth.
So like,
it's still growth.
well,
I'm not
like
perfect.
what made you change the person? Like what
Okay.
happened for you, and how did you change to the person you are now?
Tired of beating myself up and making mistakes, because I come from a background of a single mother who dealt with abuse, and she was a person of low self-esteem that kept being in situation of domestic violence,
Okay.
which made her son rough
Mm.
and made me aggressive. That's why I had the felony, and my behavior leading up to the felony when I was 20. You understand? So I know these things, and I didn't know the chains or how to break them till I started doing therapy.
So what was your breaking point? Like what happened for you to realize that you guys staying the whole because you obviously changed to a whole new person now.
Okay, it's still a growth because you learn something every day, but I'm a lot better than back then. And if you gonna hold me to truth, I'm gonna hold you to it too.
What was the breaking point though? Like what happened? What was the last
The breaking
straw?
point was the last time I went to jail for a fight. And I was a grown man. That was 2013. 2013.
About 10 years? 10
11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Okay, 2013. And I'm like, this trend can't continue, that I can't hold my behavior.
Steph, you're making a lot of faces and expressions. Can you explain where those coming from? Because I think this man is telling a story.
And I
appreciate
that.
I think that's actually rude what you're doing.
Flip.
You can't be held accountable.
Them up.
Oh.
Shit.
Trying to fix now while she's talking. Let me get him going. While she's
No, he's trying to like, you know what I mean? He's trying to like sazonar some over. You better relax, Flip. No, I actually appreciate that. I just find it amazing when people turn their life around and then they try to judge everyone else around
See, here's the
them.
part where she didn't listen intentionally. I'm still growing. But a lot of
We
those
all are.
things, a lot of those things, because you made a very good point. She's 31 right now. Okay, give her my time.
Right.
Her story would be completely different, which I just tapped on about 2 minutes ago.
Right.
I said she'll have a testimony to tell how she became generational wealth. She showed generational wealth over the decisions she made. Okay, this was a short time. I do not know if she's going to extend it, but she has a game plan where most women don't. You understand?
Fair.
But watch this. She made it sound like you're a horrible person.
Oh
You're
my
an
God.
ugly woman.
Ooh.
Oh, you nasty. You made it sound like that, but you couldn't take yourself out of me addressing the things that you said and battling those points. Not you as a person. Because at the end of the day, you're a chocolate sister, Latina. You black.
Absolutely. And I don't
And I'm gonna give you that disclaimer again that you tried to fight back because you felt you need to defend yourself. If you in harm's way, the social contract with men is that I gotta put my life on the line to protect you, no matter the hard conversations I have with you. And that's the problem with most women today. They run from the hard conversation. Lies, deception. They say you broke, this, you gay,
what if you do have a
damn, all this dumb stuff. You don't know how to make love to me. You can't make me squirt.
what is that? It's true.
What's that?
No, let me stop.
Watch this.
Hey.
Watch this. She asked the question.
I'm just joking.
If you got a man in your heart, teach him how to please you. Most women would prefer talk about you rather than take you somewhere and say, this is what I need. This is what is required. I love you. Make this happen.
Would you do that, Steph?
You didn't hear that, did you?
Would you do that? Would you do that if you find a man that you like and he's not
He's cooking.
pleasing you the right way? Would you teach him how to please you?
At 31? Yes.
You make it sound like you're adolescent.
I would.
You was a beautiful grown woman with a great head on your shoulders.
No.
Cut it out now.
Thank you.
Check her, Kenny.
Flip, I'm here.
Listen.
I'm the shepherd. I'm trying to bring the sheep
No, I
home.
agree with the half of the things that you said. I do.
This is why
I'm
all
a shepherd
That's
trying
why
to
I
bring the
press sound
sheep
effects.
home.
That's why I press
Say it.
because he's saying some slick shit. And this ain't the podcast, so I can't do the he cool man. Not this show. So I'm pressing sound effects extra.
I'm a shepherd trying to bring the sheep home.
Fire.
We got to.
Bars.
So she's a sheep.
Listen.
That's nuts.
If you look at it, poetically, we got to protect the flock. When you stray too far, you could be in danger. But you looking at it like me demeaning you. Come on home.
Right now?
Come on home.
I'm
Come on home.
I'm home.
It's
I'm
warm
home.
inside.
I'm home. Trust me, we
Let
good
me
over
pour
here.
you some more brown and rub your feet and ask you about your day.
Listen, we good over here.
Stomping nuts and
We good over here. Trust me.
okay.
We are
Where you from,
100% good.
Where you from?
Born?
Yeah.
St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. Grew up in the Bronx. Moved to Brooklyn in the early 20s.
That makes sense. He's a Bronx.
How does that make sense? What do you mean that makes sense? How does that mean?
You right across. You right there. If I go across McComb's Dam Bridge, I'm right in Harlem. You Harlem, right?
It's rough.
You the Heights. You the Heights,
Who said I'm in the
right?
Heights? Because I'm Dominican?
asking. That's the question.
I'm in Harlem, Black Harlem.
Okay.
I'm in Harlem.
All right.
Black Harlem.
Yeah.
See, they're laughing about the age. I remember Harlem when they used to make hundreds of thousands on them corners.
Yeah. Facts.
I have a question. Would you mind, right, if I would like you to come back up here. What's your schedule like in the up and coming weeks?
Just gotta let me know. Like, let me know ahead of time because I get booked and I'm working.
Can you come up here if I get bring a stove in here? Would you cook for us in here?
Yeah.
You know how to cook?
Absolutely.
Like if I put the stove right there, like I'm gonna put the stove. I don't know.
Then we cooking. We gonna eat good.
Well, no, because I'm gonna ask G because he got money, so I'm gonna ask him see if he can buy another. If he can invest and buy another camera. If G buy another camera, then we'll have
Is
you
there
cook.
another G? I don't know about.
No, because if I cook, what are you gonna say about me now?
That you cook.
Is he invited? Would you want him here to taste the food?
I want him to hear. He needs to be here. Not here. I don't want him here. Me, but I want him to sit around and eat my food.
Do you feel like Kenny P destroyed you today?
Never. Destroy me is nuts.
That you step on.
You can't destroy me.
Do you feel like he put you in your place?
Never. Never.
Do you feel like because Kenny P made I had to come?
Kenny P did nothing but try to paint a picture that's not true.
So you feel like Kenny P did a bad job of describing you as a human being, as a woman? Do you feel like Kenny P?
I feel like you guys hired Kenny P to come up here.
So you think it's collusion?
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like you guys hired Kenny P to sit on the corner, take notes, and then come up here and try to go,
He would have never done that if you would have brought who you said you was going to bring. Kenny P was a last
Matter of fact,
thing.
next time I come up here and I cook, I'm going to have my slave sitting on a corner.
Your what?
A slave.
My slave.
Your slave sitting in a corner?
He going to be sitting right there.
This?
While I cook. And y'all gonna eat.
That's gonna be amazing.
And then what?
You gonna you gonna do you gonna throw him scraps and see if he jumps?
No, I put it like in a dog bowl.
Say word.
Crazy.
Swear.
Yo, Flip, I need to be able to see that. This is amazing.
I just can't go over the fact that they pay for that service. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm paying for a service, I want to have the person doing.
Dude.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know why? Because you guys are Black men. And it's very different. I just had this conversation with you outside. And we had a conversation and I was basically telling him that it's many layers. Mm-hmm. And one of the biggest layers that we rip off as a dominatrix is the idea of power. A lot of my clients are men in power. They're CEOs, they're lawyers, they're doctors. They call the shots. And so they call the shots not only in their workplace, but because they make the money, they call their shots in their lives with their families and their children and at work and et cetera, et cetera. And I was just telling Kenny before he came up here and started acting crazy.
You still holding on to that?
Facts.
Come on.
I'm from Harlem. And so I was basically expressing to him that when they come to me, they want to feel that power tray where he's my. And I treat him like that because he don't know what it feels like. And, by the time they see me, they're older. They're like, not old, but older. They're like 45, 50. And for 45, 50 years, they don't know what it feels like to be told what to do or to feel low. And they have such an obsession with the idea of feeling like, and the idea of the power of Black men.
Do you
So for a lot of times they'll come to my session, they'll come to my dungeon. I'm treating them like, and as a Black woman, they want me to feed them fantasies of what it's like to be around a Black man or date a Black man or f a Black man.
But you say you don't give them none of that sweetness.
No, I do feed them fantasies. I'm talking to them. So like, you're a piece of your little got a 8-inch and it's a
So Steph,
switch.
So okay, hold on.
Role reversal.
Wait, let me ask you one second.
Yeah, it's a very
Don't touch me.
So
Right? But don't, I'm gonna sit at the edge of the table.
What?
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna sit at the edge. No, I don't want to be touched. I just want to hear what I want to hear what she says. That's gonna be on Patreon. Anyway, Queenzflip. I just want to hear what you say. I want you to yell. Do you mind yelling and telling me what you say to see if it works? Would you mind? Yes or no?
That's fine. We can do it.
Don't touch me, because if you touch me, it's against that. I don't like to be touched.
I can't spank you.
Are you crazy? Never.
Why?
Use your words. Yo, we're going to go to Patreon. G,
Yo.
sign us out.
Yes, sir.
G, are you G, what the was that? G, you know, every time you back when you flip the script, every time you did,
Am I?
You did exception. Like, you him. Your growth is amazing.
That sounds crazy.
Hey. Your podcast advancements are amazing. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You did growth, and you did great. Kind of getting a little tight at you because you kept putting the cape on for her. I was looking at you like, gee.
What's the problem with that?
And she kept staring at you. She loved you, G. She was like this.
Because G got me.
It's that nice blazer custom.
It's something with Stephanie's, man, I guess, you know?
He got me. Why you hating?
It's something with the Stephanie's, man. You know?
Oh, is this right?
Yeah. We signing out, man.
Can y'all, real quick before, give y'all social medias, please.
Ladies first.
I don't know much by heart, which I should.
Steph Dom.
Okay, my Instagram is Steph Dom. That's STEPHDOMME. And my Twitter is Dommy Steph. DOMME Steph STEPH.
Okay, so just tell people where to check you out. Tell them.
You can book me. DominateMeSteph.com. DominateMeSteph.com. Just like that. I teach classes. I teach women how to become professional dominatrix. I teach about kinks. I teach all about the industry. So you can book me if you want to become a professional dominatrix. And then if you want to book me because you want to see what's up, DominateMeSteph.com.
It's your guy, Kenny P. KENNETH PERCIVAL. Link me, hit me up. You want to have these discussions. Grow as a man, have these discussions at most men so we can become a village again and, you know, start herding more of these sheep home. That's what I want to do. And love up on these Black women better. Let's start opening these discussions. Tap in with me. Peace.
Oh, man. Instagram at DJ Gmoney Official. Follow, check the page out. We back, we here, man. Late Night Black and White. Flip the Script coming soon, hopefully. You know, Picky Eater coming soon. Yeah, we signing out, man.
How do you feel G did on the set when he was playing the music?
I think he did good. I think when you challenged him, he was able to work under pressure.
I have my own kinks too, you know what I'm saying?
Why she give you that look?
I don't know.
You like that look?
It's okay.
Gee,
It's
don't
just
fall for the
okay?
gaffle, baby.
It's just he's a hater.
Yeah, she had you
he's
roped
a
up with an
hater.
apple in your mouth.
I know, right?
So
Well,
you know,
she said it's separate from that. So, you know, we got to figure out how, if it's separate, we going to see, you know?
Respect.
To see how separate she can keep it.
Hey, yo, listen, y'all. It's Queenzflip. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you guys tune in to the Joe Budden podcast every week to
Joe,
Wednesday.
Great job over there, Flip.
Thank you. Every Wednesday and I think Sunday. Every Wednesday and Sunday, every Thursday and Sunday. Check us out on YouTube or sign up for Patreon and Late Night Black and White, man. I'm gonna have some exclusive content for Patreon. We're gonna take a 5-minute break. We've been here all day. And I'm gonna have her yell at me and tell me what she tell the guys on Patreon. Make sure you sign up. We have so many tears and late night black and
You gotta
white.
let her do something. You can't just let her. You gotta let her do something.
Right, let me
It's
spank
Patreon.
you.
No, she doing that for you.
No.
She yelling at me.
I'm not into
rock,
that.
paper, rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not-
Best out of three.
Rock,
Best out of three.
Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot.
Ooh.
Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Boom, one.
Oh, that's
rock,
one
paper,
for
scissors, say
flip.
shoot. Two.
Oh, two for flip. Yeah.
You freak. So I creep. Yeah, just creeping up. Hey, yo, we see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in on live, man. We're going to try to go live at 9 because I know the people are saying flip. We're gonna do it. We're doing it on color on live. It will be the whole episode will be black and white, but the clips on YouTube and will be in Technicolor. Back in the day stuff, man. Shout out to Steph for coming in. We see y'all on Patreon.
Appreciate y'all.